No, just morning. Good morning. Right, it's been a little while. Well, it's probably been about a week. Excuse me. Yeah, so if you've been following me, if you follow me on Insta, you will have seen that I got the dreaded message on Vinted saying they'd taken down, they've left some listings up on my account, so I'm not fully off, I'm not banned, but saying they'd taken down 142 listings as suspected to be commercial. And it can be, so the number of reasons it can be, they believe it, that they deduce this by, or something you can press for information, is either lots of new items which I didn't have, or I can't remember if it said the amount of listings. I thought not, because there were a lot of people with a lot more listings than me, or the amount of money generated. And again, like, there's more money being generated than my little Vinted account. But yeah, 142 listings down, so all that work gone as well, and also panic stations for me. Hi Leanne, hi Scooby, hi Twisted, hi Neil, and Julie, hello. Yeah, did you see my Insta? Like, all those listings taken down on Vinted for just, oh my God, so that was Sunday. I was literally just on my way. I have got a bit of a haul, actually. I've got some silver in here. Literally just on my way to the Sunday boot and saw that. I was just waiting for Maud to arrive on her bike. We're just locking our bikes up at the station, and I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, what the hell's that? Oh my God. I was like, right, well, we'll still go to the boot, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be buying. Hi, Joanne, Mike. What was delisted? 142 items of jewellery. Catherine, you all right? Hope you had a lovely weekend in Eastbourne. They haven't shut me down completely, no. They just took down 142 listings and said, and it's a standard message, and it says take down any others within 5 days that are also commercial. And I've left up what I've got on there, which is about 100, I think, left on there. And oh yeah, so Julie, you didn't see my Insta then, yeah. And somebody did say, oh, can you appeal? And Tom was saying, well, but they are commercial. I said, what have I got to lose? So I did press the appeal button. And said, that I'm such a big proponent of Vinted. And I mean, to be honest, where the hell is Vinted Pro? Because I haven't got a problem being a business seller on there. It's going to be no fees as well, but freaking get on with it, because I love Vinted. So yeah, I've pressed the appeal button, but I'm sure that'll probably be ignored anyway. Yeah, crappy crap. So yesterday, I just did not know what to do with myself. I'm like, what am I going to do? Because I thought, right, my options are Etsy. And I thought, no, that's not an option. It's too slow. I thought eBay. And I thought, oh my God, like the last time I was on eBay and I gave it a proper go, I had that free shop. I was selling like one thing every couple of days. And then as soon as I put my stuff onto Vinted, I was selling 5 a day. And I was like, oh God, it just wasn't working, apart from the fact that the fees are totally unviable on eBay at the moment. It was coming out, it was over a third going in fees. I think it was getting to almost half, because they put the jewellery fee up, with the all the fees and having to promote. I was like, it's not viable. It just, like, you're working for, everybody else was making money. eBay was making the largest chunk and I was making the least. It's ridiculous. So like, I shut down my shop. I had closed down my business eBay. So a couple of months ago, I completely shut it down. Afternoon, Crispy. Twisted Shell, Etsy is dead. I'm going back to eBay. I checked my end of year figures. Etsy is too expensive. But do you feel, I mean, how is everybody feeling about fees at the moment? It feels like you're between a rock and a hard place with fees, because I'm like, well, should I go here? And then I thought, well, what about Depop? People have suggested Depop. I'm like, what's the point of listing on somewhere that doesn't have enough traffic? It's got to be viable and produce an income for your work. Your work's got to actually bring some profit. There's no point. I've tried Etsy. I know people have suggested Etsy as well, but I've tried it a couple of times a few times. And the last time I said, right, I'll give it a proper good go. And it's just so slow. It's even slower than eBay. I can't work like that. Depop is good for retro items. Yes, I mean, I don't know what it's like for jewelry, but to be honest, I've tried Depop before as well, but yeah, I just don't, I think out of the choice of slow platforms, I think it's got to be eBay. Somebody also suggested, what about like doing clothes with my jewelry? And I have got clothes on there, and I've soft toys and various little bits, but obviously not enough of a mix. Or it was nothing to do with my mix on Vinted, and it was to do with the amount of money it was generating. Although again, I know people generating more money than I was on there, and they're fine. So I don't know quite what spurred the bot to take my listings down. I don't know. So I'm laying low. I haven't listed. I mean, I'm still getting sales. I've sold, well, somebody I actually had this on reserve for, that's paid for that. And this is just since yesterday. And these two have sold. And then somebody this is on Vinted, on the listings that are left. And then somebody contacted me saying, it's this. Has this been sold? Because I'd like to buy it. And I was like, so I said, it hasn't been sold. Let me know when you're ready to buy, and I will see what I can put it under, just to see if she can buy it, because she's asking to buy it. And, but I don't want it hanging around on there, but in case they're like, the bot goes, we noticed. I mean, it's a distinctive ring, so in case the bot goes, and then I get into more trouble and get chucked off completely. Leanne, have I lost my feedback on business account, or will it still be there if you reinstate it? No, the feedback stays there. I've got a really good business account. I'm top rated and 100% positive feedback and no dings, nothing. But it's just not viable with jewelry. The fees on there is with having to promote as well. Not for me. I just wasn't even with all of that. I just wasn't getting enough sales on there. You can't live off one sale a day. So the only thing I can think is to list on my private account and make use of I still don't understand this, the 1,000 free listings, free to list that you get on a private account, and make use of the offers when they're on, because I can't see, I don't know what else to do. And, at the end of the day, when you've got to bring an income in, as we all do. But like before, I could have, when I was sharing the household bills with Tom, then obviously it's a different story, but I have to pay the bills. So that's all I can think to do. And let Vinted blow over, and then trickle some odd bits on, but pray for Vinted Pro coming, basically. But I can't just sit back and wait for it. Am I doing Whatnot? I haven't done Whatnot for ages, because I was having to sell rings at, so for instance, this one I sold at, it was either 20 or 22 on Vinted, and this would sell for £10 on Whatnot for me, and that would mean I would end up with £8.60, I think it was. I can't even buy it for that. So no, I'm not doing Whatnot currently, because I just can't get stock cheap enough for that to be viable either. Twisted, someone could have reported you as a reseller. Yeah, somebody suggested that. It's possible, because I also had just a few days before started showing what I was listing and what was going out on my Instagram, and it's possible. I don't like to think about that. If somebody reported me, somebody did that. They really are. I like to think it's just the bot. Good idea. Yeah, you just got to do what you've got to do, haven't you? I mean, I'm paying my taxes. I'm not earning enough for tax at the moment, but I'm doing my returns, and I don't know. eBay don't seem to give a stuff about private sellers, do they? I mean, as in, like, there's people selling on private accounts that we've known for years that have had, huge, like, they've definitely got businesses on there, and they don't seem to give us stuff. So try it. Twisted shell, I'm going to use my private account only. But yeah, I mean, I've got a load of silver in here, and the guy I bought it from told me, and he had a big stall at the boot, loads of silver. He's taken my number, and he said, "Oh, sell on your private." He was just like, "Why are you selling on the other thing? Just make use of the fees." And like, yeah, because I was a mug. Maybe we were all mugs. Everybody else is just like, just sell on your private. Like, I think as resellers, we've all gone, we're all doing the right thing. We all feel very good, and some people even, berate people that were selling on private accounts, but actually we were just being mugs. We're just being mugs. And do you think eBay gives a stuff about us? Of course they don't. They don't care that their fleet, charging such high fees, and so many of them now, that it's made it unviable for some people to sell on their platform. They don't give us stuff. So what do we owe them? Hi, Limelight. So I'll show you my haul anyway. So it's I'm in a bit of a panic mode. Right, so this cost £225, which he'd come down about 50 quid on. I couldn't have done higher. It's just about works. Anyway, he's taken my number. He said he would come down to Reading. He used to actually run the safe store in Caversham, so he knows Caversham, and he said he would come. If he's got a lot of stuff, he'd come down. So I'm like, yeah, okay. You can have my number. So I've got some really nice bits, and heavy, really nice. So all of this, 225, really nice hammered. The temptation is absolutely real to keep that. It's freaking gorgeous. Hinged bangles. These always used to do well on eBay. So all of this is silver. It's a great condition. Safety chains there. It's got lovely kind of Art Nouveau scrolls on it. It's got that, I don't know if it's a, jam. Is that a maker, JM? It's got UK hallmarks. I'll be able to look up the age. Anyway, this, absolutely, it's actually hollow, but it's a chunky monkey silver, and I'm tempted to keep this as a gift for Connie. I put it away because she's really into chunky silver. I won't be able to get this for this price anywhere else. It'll be a great present for her. Got some pendants from him. That's a lovely, that must be 70s. What's it got on the back? Oh, made in South Africa. WWL, sterling silver. That's really different. So hopefully I can get a bit of a premium on that. A moon. It's always lovely. That might be a garnet in there. I can test it because I've now just bought the Bloomin' Presidium tester as well. And then got that. And then got my listings taken down. Couple of St. Christopher's. One of these hieroglyphics, like Egyptian pendants. I don't know if they're in at the moment or not, but this is a lovely pendant. Oh, a bit like the one I've got on, actually. Little flower. Can test that middle as well to see what it is. Looks like a, I don't think it would be a garnet. Looks like, what did I just say that was? My mind. Locket. Oh, this might be the one that had jam on it, actually. As in yeah. Oh, and full English hallmarks. So that's always a goodie. Oh, I think that might be 75. It's a Birmingham. So I'm out of touch as well already with the prices on eBay. It's not, I've not been off long and I'm already out of touch. Oh, Joe Shelley, I agree. eBay are taking the right mick out of us. Yeah, because they've lost sellers and they've lost buyers. They've just introduced yet another fee, haven't they? I can't remember what it was. I'm like, stop it. All you're doing is driving more people away. When Vinted Pro comes, I just don't know who they'll have left. Right, so we've got a nice, is that a Prince of Wales chain? I think that is a Prince of Wales chain and a lovely pierced heart. That's a nice bracelet. And obviously lots of lovely rings. Got a lovely wide band, adjustable. Lovely abalone shell. That looks very like a ruby, doesn't it? Should we test that? No, it's not. Oh, I'll tell you what I have got there that I'm going to put onto eBay. I've got some, I don't know if you've heard of I think it's a Polish maker called Orno, O-R-N-E, O-R-N-O. I've got some freaking amazing chunky rings, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Now, that's a giant ruby, I believe. It does that. Oh, let's show you that. Let's get it going again. You see that? Amazing. Yeah, I got some really amazing stuff to go up onto eBay, luckily, because that was the other thing I was thinking, well, if I'm going to use them, it's going to have to be high value stuff. And those are like over £100 rings, those. But it's searches, obviously it's like everything, it's finding the stuff. But we're having to find higher and higher value stuff under the radar in order just to pay the eBay fees. It pisses me off. Kim, eBay suddenly took off me last week. 27 items sold and I normally sell one a day. That's great to hear, Kim. I really hope that continues for you and I hope there's a change afoot on eBay. Right, more rings. So that's quite a modernist. Look at that. Nice wide band like those. This is a lovely knot. It's actually a double band there. Oh yeah, good old buckle ring. This is, this must be 70s. Look at that one. That is style. So I'm thinking as well, I've got to be, I think on eBay, because I'd decided that it was still is that full? That's going to need to go in my sonic cleaner because there's loads of stuff on there, but it's caked. Yeah, I decided that eBay, it feels like, well, obviously it's got to be high value stuff, but also I think it's great for collectibles because collectors are still going to eBay, I think, where you're going to search for your stuff, unless you're looking in auction houses and something that's rarer. I think you're still looking on eBay. So I'd already kind of thought for the rarer stuff, not the bread and butter stuff, eBay is still a good place to put it. Yeah, so I may have to just completely change my strategy. And I mean, with Vinted as well, I had started to go, right, it's going to be a bit of stack 'em high and get, kind of a small amount of profit out of each item, but keep turning it over and start. I mean, that might have triggered the bot that I was starting to list quite a lot a week, like 80 bits a week, because making less on each item needed to add more. Yeah, anyway, so a plain band, they're always, they will sell. This is a lovely intricate band. It's a lovely band, but I wonder if there was anything else why I was particularly interested in that. I don't remember why I got this one. I was with him a long time. Maud went off and did half the boot whilst she came back. You still here? I said, yes, yeah, just wrapping up. It's 925, maybe it's a nice wide band. It's got like little flowers on it, that band, but that's not. I've got 4 UK hallmarks. I love 4 UK hallmarks. No, it's older because it's stamped silver. And then this is, now that's going to stand out. And I mean, chunky silver rings are really in. Is that moons? It's on the edge. I can't hardly see anything at the moment. Oh no, it's like cut out, not quite moons, but that's a beaut, isn't it? Looks like something a medieval king would wear. It's got I think it's been soldered. Oh, it has actually. And didn't notice that. Looks like it's been sized or something. Why did I grab that? Where's its freaking stamps? So he was chatting to me the whole time as well, and must be a reason why I picked that up apart. I mean, I hope it's got a stamp somewhere. It's just better if it sells better. You can say, oh, it tested silver, but people prefer a stamp. But one of the most exciting things I got was a little charm. I fucking love it. It's a meat cleaver. I saw it, I was like, the cleaver. He said, yeah, you like the weird stuff like me, don't you? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Little cleaver. Yes. eBay, chop off your head. Yeah, I like that a lot. No, that is a bit different. I don't know. There's other people out there that like weird shit like me, isn't there? Yes, that's £225 worth. And yeah, I've just been in town to get my ears hoovered, and I bought a wrap top, RAPP. It's like a hippie boho top for £5, and I did do comps, and looks like they're average yourself 25 on eBay. I mean, that's, yes, reduced to doing clothing again. Only because I don't, so many returns for clothing. I just, don't really want to do it, but where's Vinted Pro? Where is it? Yeah, so yes, I can't list back on my old business account, I don't think. It's just not viable. And I don't even know where to, I don't really, do I want to carry on sharing my what's going out in case someone did report me? What if someone well, mind you, actually, to be honest, if someone contacted eBay and said, oh, I know somebody's selling commercially on a personal account, what are eBay going to do? They don't give a stuff about hardly anything. So they're just going to go, I'll add it to the list. I don't know. It's made me a little bit, because I also did link my Vinted account, because, some other resellers have bought jewelry from me and said how lovely it is and tagged me in their stories, which was absolutely, I was just loving it, just loving life. And then that happened. I'm like, I was starting to get a lot of followers on Vinted as well. I was like, this is great, because I love Vinted. I love their ethics, and I feel like eBay don't have any ethics. And as soon as Pro is here, I'm back on it, full blast. And yeah, so in the appeal, I said, you kept writing to me saying, oh, you've saved 1,200 items from landfill, list some more, and encouraging me to list more. So I did. But I don't know. I've had listings taken down before. I can't remember if I've had the message saying we think this could be commercial before, but to take down 142 listings is a lot. And so I'm not listing on there at the moment. Things are selling that are still on there, but I'm too nervous. I don't want to lose my account because, it's Vinted. I freaking love it. But yeah, I started thinking about, eBay started to get into my head again of like, oh God, the hoops you've got to jump through, the complicated listings, all the fees, and then the amount of scammers on there, or just people, RC buyers, the returns, they've left me a crap feedback and there's nothing I can do about it, and now that affects my rating because I'm now going to be punished by eBay. All that absolute headfuck shite. But I was just racking my brains yesterday, and like, what's the alternative? It seems why isn't there, if Vinted Pro came, like, why isn't there a platform that's charging reasonable fees? I mean, why did eBay have to get so greedy that they've pushed sellers away, small sellers, they've pushed them away? Right, that's it. That's the end of my rant and my little haul. And that's you updated as well. Oh, still got this. Oh God, that's solid. That is as well. That is a really nice. Well, you'll know if you see me on here you're still wearing that. You'll know it's not gone anywhere. Yeah. So that's me. But Kim, that's lovely to hear about your eBay picking up, and wishing that for everybody. Yeah, I'll be on soon, no doubt. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye, don't die. Thank you for joining me. Oh, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind.